Hey guys, it's Greg with the, what is my place called? Cash Ranch. My last name?
Good job.
All right, here we go. I'm guessing that's not going to make the editing floor. What do you think?
Probably not. These ones are pretty simple because it says, oh, top.
Is that like West Coast proof? Are there dumb questions?
Yes, there are. Cross our fingers.
I wasn't afraid, you were afraid. Look at this little dude. Hey dude, that hurts. That's solid ground.
Don't worry.
That ground's gonna win, I think. Hey guys, it's Greg with the Cash Ranch, and I got a friend here today. Now I know you look at me and you think, this guy can do anything. Am I right? So I got my friend Aaron here with JMiles Construction, and he's gonna help me with a job. Aaron, what are we gonna do on the Cash Ranch, and what is your kind of role in that gonna be?
Well, we're gonna get power to the back shop here so that the animals have electric, they have water heaters. You can heat up the area where you're going to be milking, and so we're going to get power off of your pole and get you a whole new setup over there.
On a scale of newbie from California to general contractor, what level of difficulty is a job like this?
Starts out at like a 6 and then gets to a 3, I guess, as far as
got it,
difficulty.
And if you had to be honest, okay, because we're honest men,
of course.
When you took this job, what level of liability do you think that I'm going to be?
Ooh, man, because you're going to help. So there could be some tension and some
kind.
liabilities. Oh, yes. Medium.
Medium.
Yeah,
I'll take medium all day long. I'll take medium. You see that? 8 degrees. These are live right now? Yeah. Okay. Don't touch it. That I don't have to ever be told. All right, we just cut power, but we're gonna actually do what? Do a tester just to double check so that we don't give you a real viral video here?
Correct, yes.
I'm okay with watching viral videos. I don't want to be in a viral video.
So we'll ground it and we'll take it to power. This is the one we're trying to get at. And we're reading 0 voltage on all of them. Okay, there's one. So this is just going to be just like this right here. This is the power for your house. It's landed into it. So we're going to just take the power from this side and go down. Okay. Use your hooves and start pulling dirt in the ditch. Okay? Put the dirt in the ditch. That's all we got to do is in a few spots just so it stays. So let's it down like that. Okay. Leave this off for the time being.
The grounding rod has just been driven in, so we're gonna put in the grounding wire and see what we got here.
Okay, right about there. So we got the grounding rod in at about 4 feet depth, and then we're gonna attach this guy with this nut right here, and that'll attach your panel down to ground. So if you take a strike on the building, this will keep it from your main house. So we'll do that and strap that to it just like that. And you know, we'll put it this way so it's less of a tripping hazard. Okay, so that's this half of the job for the ground wire, and then we'll attach the other half to your ground on your panel. We'll pop a hole in the panel right over here. So the panel's mounted on the wall. Nothing's in it yet. So we'll bring the ground rod in. We'll tie it to your ground bus bar here, and then once we bring the power over, you get 2 power legs here, and the common is going to go here.
How are we gonna cut this wire?
Well, we're going to use these guys right here. These are cable cutters. You get much bigger and you want to have ratcheting cutters. Just doesn't take as big a toll on your hands. So we just want to make sure we cut enough extra.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
can't go back.
Let's do
Trying to hold the camera, look through the camera while I'm doing this, which is not advisable.
Okay.
So two blacks, no
Two
issues. I mean, is that like no difference between the two? It just depends on what you assign them to, or how does that work?
No, as long as you know that you black and black go to your power, yellow goes to your common, which leads to your grounds and your common bus bars here.
Okay.
So as long as we do that, it's good to go. Grab this like that. And this stuff's not too bad.
Do you give yourself extra inside the box too for the same reason?
Yep.
Just in case you jack it in.
Well, and you wanna run it clean so this doesn't get moved. This is your main power, so that's gonna go behind everything. And your breakers and your outlets will come in front and kind of just overlay this. So we're gonna run it underneath here, we'll strip it, and then we'll land it on here. And that way it's just pressed out of the way and keeps it kind of clean, you know?
Today's the final day where we're gonna attach all the power, get everything connected. Actually, I'd like to have Aaron tell us what exactly we're gonna do this morning.
Good morning. So we're gonna land the power from the main panel to the panel that's in the barns. So we've got everything hooked up on that side, and we're gonna basically be dropping our 2 hots and our common to the bus bars on this panel, which will give us our panel for hot on that side. And then all the outlets and everything can be ran, and we'll be good to go.
You heard it here, simple and no potential problems and no potential unforeseen issues, right?
No danger.
No
danger.
danger.
Standing in mud. Okay, so that's the common. Nice and tight.
The idea being smash all those wires together?
Correct. Loose connections can create heat. And so we want to just make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, it's nice and tight.
Okay.
Get that out of the way. And then cross our fingers.
I wasn't afraid, you were afraid.
This is my shooting hand.
This is my shooting hand.
We got that. And we got that. 124.8 on both sides. So once we throw this, when everything's tied in, it'll send power to each one of these branches that will have tied in with your breakers and your wires. Then you'll have power
Set and ready.
for your barn. We just don't want... Okay, cool. Note to self, don't do that again.
First unforeseen thing.
This will be the exit for the main run for the whole thing. That's why it's 1 inch, so it can carry more pipe. So we'll put Teflon tape on these threads to help keep everything watertight in case there's any sideways wind coming through the barn. That way you don't get any water in the boxes. Kind of defeats the purpose of spending the money on these boxes and the piping if we don't protect it. good. And go all the way up to there. No, don't film that. Wrong size heads. Film the birds.
You didn't see that. We don't talk about it. It's like Fight Club.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Never mind, don't film that. That'll go right through your roof.
You didn't see that.
We don't want to do that. Okay, so we've set up everything. We've got our 4 lines for the switch leg and the outlets on this side, and we're doing our pull. So Greg's gonna push through the poles here on the line as I'm pulling, so we can feed all the wire that we need for this half of the leg. Just want no scraping, no bends and kinks. Keep it clean. Like that. Oh, push through. Okay, go ahead and keep going. Yep. Now we do the same thing here. So you got your common power and your ground right here. So if you need to cut here to make another run, you can do that and identify and know exactly which wires are which.
All right, so we are here ready to finish up the final things here to get our plugs wired. So Aaron, where are we at?
Well, we're gonna set the panel. So we're gonna set our 20 amp breaker inside our panel right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and land everything in the panel. And we'll start here with our common up on top on this common bus bar. You can see we taped the wires back so you can see the colors, so we know what is what. The whole bus bar is grounded, so no matter where this ground sits, it gets the same thing. It's all the same there. Get that right in there. Making sure you don't touch anything, even though it's dead. We don't have power on. We still want to make sure.
Okay, right into the actual side of the breaker right there. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
And then we did this first outlet here. Again, we've got everything taped back so we know our colors. We've got the ground coming into the ground, and this is the basic way we do it. Green is to the ground wire, white common, which will be your silver screws on that side, and then your power is going to go to your brass ones. So this is the power coming in, and these guys right here will go to your next outlet here. So we'll just basically...
Oh, and they just kind of piggyback off each other?
Yep. So this is a jumper from this one to that one.
Like a daisy chain of sorts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Just strip back your wire. You don't want too much wire stripped back. Inch and a quarter or so. Curve that over like that. And then one of the things to do is, I always just kind of do mine all the same. I start with my ground, and you get your ground wire set on here. And these are 20 amp plugs because it's a 20 amp service, so they're, excuse me, a little bit different configuration on the plug. But as you rotate, as you turn to the right, you want to have your loop on your wire around your screw going this way, so that as you tighten to the right, it tightens that loop. It doesn't loosen it. If we
Right.
go the other way,
Got
see
it.
how it brought that closer together?
It undoes it.
You
Yeah.
can actually undo it. So
Oh.
it'll loosen your connection. So this is going to be the leg that carries our power to the switch. We only need about that much. This is our ground. So I will just actually strip that out. That way it's noticeable that it's the ground. Okay, so we'll start with the ground. Same. These ones are pretty simple because it says
Oh,
tub.
yeah.
Kind of shows you.
Is that like West Coast proof?
Yeah. Something like that.
We'll
yeah.
find out, won't we?
Yeah, so now we've got our power leg coming in. It's going to come down here. This all just gets the same treatment as everything else.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. And that is how you power a barn from your existing power on the property. Woo!